Good evening. I'm MJ from Lioness Publications, and we are going to do Donald Trump's daily for the 27th, which is Saturday. And this is the 27th of September. So, first off, we only have three minor angles today, so it's going to be quick. Just to recap, though, Comey did get indicted, and Trump is very pleased about that. Now, next thing, let's move on to the first angle, which is Moon conjuncting the Black Moon Lilith. I've brought up Black Moon Lilith a few times. It is a different side of us. It's a side that's sort of raw, maybe emotional, evil. It's a side we hide from ourselves. And sometimes we're forced to confront it in the mirror. And everyone has it. It's not just Trump. So we're not sort of picking on him, but we're just bringing this up because it's a time when we're sort of vulnerable, more vulnerable, when we are angling that part of our chart because we may be prone to go down a different path. And that's also what Lilith can represent, going down a path that may not be very good for us, going down the path that she's sort of sending us on. So we have the moon conjuncting Black Moon Lilith. So what does that mean? It means, for an analogy, it's like the tide has uncovered a buried wreck. And it's a wreck. It's sort of the parts of us that are not very good. And the moon is bringing this up. So what does it mean? It's going to highlight his emotional state tomorrow. And in some cases, it can highlight the parts of us that are not so nice, the parts that are raw, the parts that maybe like to be a little bit evil. So that is likely to be sort of showing its face at some points tomorrow. Maybe he'll be gloating about what he's done. I don't know if he'll gloat on that to the news, but I wouldn't put it past him. He doesn't feel like he's in some of these things that he's doing anything wrong. He feels like it's just retribution for what was done to him. And that's part of Lilith. It's this retribution. It's sort of evil. Now, emotional eruptions can also go along with this because sometimes when you're talking about this, you just get emotionally involved. Next thing we have, which again plays into the gloating and maybe not being able to sort of say the proper things, is that we've got the moon in conjunct Mercury. So moon, it's in conjunct, which is a difficult angle, meaning we can't get there from here. Meaning we can't really say what we want to say. It doesn't come out right. So communication is going to be affected. So in this case, he may be a little bit foggy. So socially maybe not completely comfortable with where he is. I'm not sure what his activities are for tomorrow, but if he's in public, he might actually be getting booed, or it's just not a comfortable place for him. He can't express himself well. He's not hitting the right notes. So if he's at a social engagement, he's not going to be talking about what people would expect. So if he's at a golf thing, he may be talking about stock market or, his tariffs. And he has a habit of doing that, so that's not unusual. The next thing we have is Moon is trying Pluto. And this is actually a very nice angle. So Moon, in effect, is trying. It's a good angle. It's an easy. It just happens. And Pluto, it means he feels in control. He feels like he's got all his ducks lined up. He feels that, yes, all of this is good. In some cases, he may have some magnetism that goes along with this, where people want to be near him. And this would be especially true for MAGA people. So people that are probably in his cult, this would be a day that he could probably reach them easily. Now, one note is that he may feel like he's sort of cleansed out his space. And this has to do again with Comey. Sort of like this was one thing he needed to check off from his list. And there is a list he has. So this is checking off one person. So to him, it's a big deal. Now, his moon is still in that fourth house, and his natal moon is actually in the fourth house. So in this case, we're going to be hitting that soon. And that, it's a place where he's, I think, a little bit more emotionally vulnerable. And I think this has to do with his upbringing. And we've also got the South Node in this area. So that's a place where we give out. Now, for that, we've finished for the events for tomorrow. And hope you have a good day. And thank you for watching. Bye now.